I am actually the 5th generation of my family that has been here. They came out during the gold rush. They sold goods to the miners, or and to the lumber people. They had an Art Point studio, which was one of the bigger employers in Sebastopol, and they had an apple farm out in Sebastopol. We used to come out every year to visit them. My great cousin who lived here, Bunny Cogsdale, or Bunny Meyers, she also married the mayor of Sebastopol, which is a long time roots here. She wrote for the society column for the PD. I was carrying on in her footsteps, trying to. Bunny was a wonderful friend, and when I decided to leave Phoenix, which is where I was before this, she helped me, gave me a place to get started. So I worked out at Chancellor Ranch at the inn. I worked there for about 3 years, and I started to do my thing about horses there, but didn't really have enough time to do it. Then I went to Texas to work with a friend with a nonprofit that helped with wastewater infrastructure, and then I came back and got a little shop next to Uni. Uni secured the shop for me. After a while, after a few years, came to the idea of making it into a store for organic cotton, because I couldn't find any, because I wanted to make pillows out of the wool that we raise on the bodega pastures. I did have several incarnations, like I was a geologist in the oil field of Wyoming. I was a ski instructor at Telluride. I was a bureaucrat for an environmental agency in Arizona. I was a corporate environmental scientist and compliance officer for an electric utility. And I've used all of that in my work now that I do, which is in addition to the cotton and the Peruvian textiles, I also write grants, and I use that past knowledge. So I mostly do work around natural resources, energy, wastewater, land. I do actually kind of like my tactile work that I am now doing more. It's a little more creative. I'm hoping to move out of the paper world and into the creative world and the textile world. And I hope to travel more with my Peruvian textiles that I bring back from the Andes. And I've got involved with a collective of weaving villages up there and helping them by selling these fabrics, build weaving centers in each of these remote villages so that they can make money and stay in those weaving villages and create these beautiful traditional textiles that they have been doing for so long. I got into the organic cotton because I had been an advocate for many years for many environmental organizations, and I feel that this is actually an action more so. I mean, maybe not more so, but every sheet I sell, I feel like I've done something for the environment. So I feel like I'm actually making more of an impact by doing that. I have been involved in a lot of different groups around here. We're hoping to move forward for wool processing. I've gotten really involved in the sheep. I mean, I really enjoy wool. I love the sheep. I love raising the wool, marketing the wool, which I do also in my shop. I'm hoping to get some more local processing going here, because we actually now send it off to Texas and Maine to get it processed. I write grants for regarding natural resources for things like the Grayton Community Services District, small towns, nonprofits. I specialize in larger state or federal funded grants rather than foundations. That is my little niche that I have. Oh, my dream come true. I'm trying to follow through on something I've always wanted to do, and so I am blessed to be able to come to Natalie and Mike's ranch and work and play with a horse that maybe one day I will be able to get one of my own, if not that horse, and be able to follow through on something I've always wanted to do, which is have horses.